Hello guys, so this session is basically for installation of a Spring tool suite on your machine. To install the Spring tool suite on your machine, we have to go with the several steps, and in which the first step is you have to verify which version of Java is installed on your machine and which is currently used by your system. For verifying the first step, we have to open the command prompt cmd, and after that we have to just type a command called java minus version. Once you will type this command and enter this command, you will find out that your machine is using which version of Java. It is basically recommended that your machine should have JDK 1.8 or Java 1.8 has to be installed before installing a Spring tool suite on your machine. So I will go ahead and hit the enter button. You will find that in my machine Java 1.8.0._191 version is available and which is currently used by my system. So you have to make sure by running this command that which Java version is currently used by your machine. It should be 1.8 or higher than that. After this, we have to go on step number 2 and we have to open the Google and just type Spring tool suite download and hit on enter button. So you will find the first link tools_spring. So just right click on that, open in the new tab, and here you will have to find where we have to download for our operating system. So here you can see that Spring tool suite for Eclipse, right? So here for Windows they have given this particular jar file. For Mac user 64-bit, this is the jar file that they can use and install. For 32-bit Mac user, Mac OS x86, this is the version that they can install, and for Linux this is the version they can go ahead. So based on the requirement you can download the jar file. In my case I am on the Windows OS, so I will go ahead and download this particular jar file. I will click on this. You will find that Spring tool suite 4 jar file will start downloading. Once the download will be complete, you have to just click on here and click on show in folder. Okay, so here you will find that your Spring tool suite jar file is downloaded. So what you need to do, you have to copy this jar file and paste in some other folder. I pasted over here. Then what you need to do, you have to double click on this particular jar file so that it will start unpacking all the classes and application file which is required to initialize the Spring tool suite. I will double click this particular jar file. You will find that it is started unpacking all the classes and library which is required to run the Spring tool suite. So once unpacking will be completed, you have to just open this folder and you will find there is a application icon which is available, and this is application file. So what you need to do, you have to double click on this particular application file so that Spring tool suite will start initializing. Now it will ask your workspace. So I already created a workspace for me. So what I need to do, I have to use this particular workspace. Some metadata folder was there. I will delete this. It is not required for me. So I will just copy this particular location and I will go ahead here and paste this. Now you can see that Spring tool suite got launched, and by default theme it is using, that is the white background. So if you wanted to change the theme, then on that situation you have to go in the Windows option and click on the preferences, go to the general, click on the appearances, and here the light theme is available. If you wanted to go with the classic theme, you can just select this and apply and close. So this is the classic theme, and if you wanted to go with another theme like this dark theme, then we have to click on apply and close. And if you want that the theme has to be a full effect, then you have to restart this particular Spring Tool Suite. This is the way, guys, that we can install the Spring Tool Suite on our machine, and we can start creating a Spring Boot project, and we can start the development. So this is very simple and easy. Hope you understand the process, and only the thing that you have to take care that your machine should have JDK 1.8. So if this session is helpful for you, you can go ahead and like this video and subscribe this channel. Thank you for your time, and thanks a lot.